Hello, everyone, and welcome to our app. Take a moment to think to yourself, how many times have you wanted to get food at a concert, but were scared to leave your seat and miss out on the live action you paid a lot of money for right in front of you? This is exactly why we've created Nosh-Pit. And no, we're unfortunately not sponsored by Brad Pitt. That'd be really cool though. But we are a food delivery platform exclusively designed for concerts, venues, stadiums, and live events. Our app displays menus from different vendors at the event, allowing customers to create their carts full of food and choose between delivery and order pickup. Vendors, admins, and customers are all targeted users with a variety of capabilities. For starters, vendors can view, edit, and delete current products, add new products, edit their profiles, check their account status to see if it's pending or approved by the admin, and mark orders they receive as pending, processing, completed, or canceled. On the other hand, admins receive order data in real time, including the customer name, order ID, date and time, and status of the order completion. Likewise, they can approve or decline which vendors they'd like to sell from. Lastly, customers can edit their profile, place their order from the order page by entering their personal and seat information, search for an approved restaurant/vendor during order placement, add items to cart and choose to increase or decrease quantities while viewing those items, select their delivery option, enter payment information, and receive real-time order status. So, why is our app useful? For starters, our app enhances the event experience. No more waiting long lines and missing the action. Likewise, it increases revenue for vendors by allowing more customers to view and order food from their businesses. It streamlines operations from admins. Admins get real-time data on every order and can manage vendor approvals, helping maintain quality and vendor accountability. It's also custom tailored to venues. Despite a busy event, Nosh-Pit is designed specifically for live event occurrences, environments where the traditional food delivery process often doesn't make any sense. It also has an innovative delivery with the Seat Buddy option, which encourages community participation and savings on delivery logistics while offering small awards. And it creates a seamless user experience. Customers use a mobile ordering system to customize their orders, cancel or edit within a reasonable window, select their meals to be delivered or picked up at a certain time, and overall control their experience, reducing frustration and errors. This is our initial Scrum board. As you can see, it highlights our project's progress and tasks, including details like user stories, epics, tasks, and assignments. For example, in the backlog column, we have a user story about a user who'd like to browse vendor menus so that they can choose what to order. Additionally, in the done column, we have our hardworking developers having completed tasks such as database and user management and user registration and login UI. Next, we have our three sequence diagrams that represent the order of interactions between various objects. The first sequence diagram, the one you see here, is for login/account creation from a vendor, customer, and admin perspective. The second diagram is for a customer's journey in ordering food. And the third sequence diagram is for an admin logging into their profile and browsing their dashboard, where they can manage users, orders, vendors, reports, and overall accept/decline what vendors to partner with. This is our final Scrum board. As you can see, we have fulfilled our user stories by implementing requested functionalities such as, for a customer, browsing vendor menus and entering seat information for delivery, and for a vendor, receiving and managing incoming food orders so that food can be prepared and delivered efficiently. Now I will hand it over to Reva, our Scrum Master, where she will take you through a live demo of our app, Nosh-Pit, in action.
First, we can see our homepage here, some of our partner vendors, an ordering screen, our Seat Buddy Rewards program, which gives you a $0 delivery fee if you opt in to delivering food for nearby attendees, our contacting page, and our account information. Today, we'll create a new account for a user named Brad Pitt. created the account, let's go ahead and log in and show the profile information. Here we can see all of this information, including any messages to send to restaurants and current and past orders. Let's place an order for Brad Pitt now. Since Brad Pitt's kind of hungry, let's get him 2 pepperoni pizzas. Here we can add some delivery information like when we want it, how we want to pick it up, and if we want to opt into the Seed Buddy option, which we won't show right now. Now we've successfully placed our order. We can view the order status here in the My Orders section where we can view, edit, and cancel that. Now we'll log in as vendor to see the order from their perspective. Here we can see any of the messages they received, their current menu information, which we can edit, delete, or add new products to, and current orders, which we can see the order that we just placed right here. We can edit this and mark this now as completed. Now when we come back here and refresh the page, we can see that it's been moved to past orders. Another thing we can do here is send a message. Let's tell Domino's thank you message. And when we come back here, we can see that we just received a new message from Brad Pitt. And we're able to respond accordingly. Another functionality that we have in place that allows us to gain a deeper perspective onto the functionality of this app is the admin dashboard. Here we can see the total users, customers, vendors, orders, and pending approvals. Here we can see that we newly registered this user Brad Pitt and that Brad Pitt placed an order at Domino's Pizza. We can see all the users here, and this includes admin, vendor, and customer accounts. We can view, edit, or delete any of this information or account information. Here we can see just the customers, and we can see Brad Pitt that we just added here, how many orders that he's placed, just that one. We can also see the vendors. If a new vendor wants to join, they have to create an account and then they have to be approved here by the admin. And then here we can see the order information. So now we can see that order that we just placed. One of the biggest functionalities of the admin dashboard is its ability to provide reports. So now these reports can be used to optimize the performance of the business of Nosh-Pit as well as the restaurants at the venues. Here we can see the sales report day to day, the sales. We can see user growth from month to month. We can see revenue analysis here. We can see the gross revenue each month, platform fees, and then the net revenue, as well as the most popular products, the vendors that's selling them, how many orders they have, and the revenue that it's contributed. For all of these, we can download a CSV, which allows us to take on some actionable insights with this information. As you can see, Nosh-Pit provides a seamless experience for customers, vendors, and admins alike. Next time you're craving something at a live event, we'll be looking forward to your order. Thank you.
I hope you all enjoyed our product demo. Let's go ahead and jump into the mighty green dollar sign discussion. For starters, social media continues to amplify the cultural relevance of live entertainment, increasing engagement and attendance. With tours, games, and festivals occurring year-round, the live events market presents a dynamic growth opportunity. In fact, this sector is projected to reach $1.2 trillion by 2032. By aligning with this growth and focusing on a currently underserved segment in the market, our platform is strategically positioned to scale, transforming how people experience events. One of our main monetization strategies is accessibility. Although similar applications like this do exist, their functionality is limited due to only being offered in certain venues and an extremely expensive system setup. Our solution, however, focuses on targeting smaller stadiums and local events that make costly system setups accessible to everyone. Additionally, we can generate revenue by charging our partner venues a percentage fee for utilizing our application. We can also implement Nosh-Pit delivery/service fees to further revenue growth, as well as drive Nosh-Pit exclusive strategies, such as Seat Buddy, a feature that allows you to connect with friends at the same event by surprising them and sending food their way, overall verifying that the customer doesn't have to leave their seat. Furthermore, the event-based food delivery and experience enhancement market is currently dominated by a few major players: Uber Eats Stadium Mode, Venue Next, and FanFood. While these platforms serve large-scale stadiums and sports arenas, they often come with high onboarding costs and limited customizability, making them impractical for small to mid-sized venues. Key competitor weaknesses, for example, with Uber Eats Stadium Mode, is that it is only available in select premium venues with significant infrastructure requirements. Likewise, FanFood, another competitor, offers limited user engagement features beyond basic concession ordering. Weak substitute solutions, such as traditional concession lines and generic food delivery apps, are time consuming and inconvenient, especially during peak event times. And they're not designed for the live event environment, where there's no seat-based logistics or in-venue optimization. Looking ahead, we see an immense opportunity to expand our platform's usage and features as the app continues to grow and we keep collecting and acting on valuable customer feedback. Monetization can expand beyond food and beverage to include merchandise, retail integration, and premium advertising packages, opening new revenue streams while enhancing the end-to-end event experience. For example, take another moment to think to yourself, how many times have you wanted to get merchandise at a concert, but were scared to leave your seat and miss out on the live action you paid a lot of money for right in front of you? Nosh-Pit can again be the solution, except we're still not sponsored by Brad Pitt. That's okay, though, because we have created a potential list of unique value-driven features to elevate our app and the attendee experience, including Afterglow, which is a post-event social feed for sharing highlights and connecting with fellow attendees. Pit Order Pickup, which is a streamlined order pickup process by seat or pit location. Pit Trash Pickup, which allows customers to notify the vendor once they've finished eating so the vendor can come pick up their trash. This would assist the end of the night cleaning process immensely. And payment splitting, where costs are easily divided among friends during checkout, putting Venmo and Zelle to the side. We hope you all enjoyed our final presentation, and we've had a blast seeing what y'all came up with. You guys did great work. Now let's go graduate.